It is great to see you, and you, I ended talking to Lonzo about the fact that I think you're going to benefit from LeBron almost as much as anybody, because last year when you got on, the Houston is the game that reminded me where you could not miss, where you had your career high. I think you had a 39-point game. They threw the whole defense at you. Didn't matter because you were making everything. But now they got to do that for LeBron, right? Like the best defender is going to LeBron. Have you thought about that and how it might open things up for you?
I mean, for sure. Anytime you're playing with one of the greatest players of all time, it's going to open up the floor for not only me but my teammates. So, I think it's going to help me out a lot. So.
What have you worked at more than anything during this offseason?
My body. That was the biggest thing. Everybody said I couldn't play defense last year, and I really took that to heart and really just tried to work my body, get stronger, faster, more physical, and it paid off this summer. So.
I know you're just starting to play with these new guys, but how do you think they all fit together? The Stevensons and the Rondos and the Beasleys and the McGees with what we saw last year, which was, let's face it, a young, fast team that loved to run. Do these guys complement that in a different way? Are they going to get out there and run with you? What do you think?
Yeah, they're definitely going to run. They're excited to be
LeBron wants to run, he told us earlier.
Yeah, for sure. They're all excited to play with us, and I think the biggest thing that they add is toughness and grit. And that's you add four players like that, it can't hurt you. So playing with them is going to be great.
You literally grew up watching LeBron James play. What's it like to be on the same floor with him?
It's fun, man. He just finds you. That's the best thing. Playing in open gyms the past couple of weeks and really trying to figure out what he sees on the floor and just trying to learn from him. And it's just great. Like you said, I grew up watching him and all the other great players. So to play with him now, it's awesome.
You and I talked a lot last year about how your game actually fits the NBA better than it did college. I think that's why you popped the way you did. What did you learn in your rookie year more than anything else?
That I belong. I think that's the biggest thing. Coming into the season, I was very confident, but at the same time, I didn't necessarily know, what I could really do, and now I kind of know what I can do, and I know I can do a lot more. So, that's the biggest thing that I learned last year.
I've been reading about your efforts and your conversation about what's going on in your hometown of Flint, Michigan. Tell me what you've got going. Obviously, the water continues to be an issue, continues to be a poison, high lead levels in the water. Talk about sort of your involvement in that.
For me, Flint is home. It's a place that I love, and for me, I always want to be the person to never forget where they came from, and it has this deep root in my heart. So my thing is I'm just trying to spread as much awareness as possible. The water's supposedly supposed to be fixed in 2020, and that's when we can get all the pipes out throughout the whole city, and that's what we're all praying for. And for me, it's just all about continually spreading that awareness and making people know that it's still a problem and there's people in our country that's being affected.
Yeah, and you said the key word is pipes. People keep thinking if we drive truckloads of water into Flint, it's going to solve the problem. That's not the problem. The problem is the pipes are poisonous.
Right.
And we've got to get the pipes out of there, and we shouldn't rest, and we should keep talking about it until they get the pipes out. Because if you do any research on it at all, Kyle, I know you have, and you've gone back several times. You actually, for people to know, Kyle got his mom out of there because it was unsafe.
Right.
But people that you go up with don't have your money.
No.
So we can't just get all the people out of there. We got to fix the pipes.
Right. It's the pipes, and not only that, you can still send water. The government, they just stopped funding water to the city. So,
I saw that they quit. They quit actually
doing
paying
it. So,
for the water to come into the city.
I don't know what the reason was for that, but that's going to help, in the meantime for the short-term goals as well. So
I asked Zoe when he was here. I said, "Who's more confident right now, Kuzma or Hart? Because you guys are so fun together." And he said, "You got to put Stevenson in there too now."
Oh yeah, you got.
Is he in your league on the confidence meter?
He's up there. He's definitely up there. He got his own rap video. Y'all got to watch it.
I saw that. He's got his own record label.
We got like the hottest, latest team in the league now. We got two rappers. We got a producer in JaVale.
You trademark Kuzmania, right?
Yeah, we're like the damn Temptations now, man. It's crazy.
The start of the season is not going to be easy. You learned last year they hate us in Portland. Every time we go to Portland, they think it's the Super Bowl. We got to open the season on a Thursday night in Portland, then come here and play the Rockets. And the Rockets are obviously the team that had the best record in the NBA last year. What's the most important thing you guys need to do as a group to get ready for that opening weekend when we're going to face two heavyweights right out of the gate?
Yep, I think the biggest thing is, we just got to be together. That's the biggest thing. Every single game, every single road game, we got to have the mindset that, it's only us versus 20,000 people. And, I think, we have great vets and we have a great mentality going into the training camp to, really buy into that. So,
as you, what in your mind is a successful season?
Winning a championship. I think that's the goal. You don't play to lose. You don't play just to get to the playoffs. You don't play to get to the second round. You play to win. And, for me and everybody else, I think that's the common goal. We're Lakers, and, you look up and you see all these banters, there's nothing else but to do but win. So
the one thing you had last year, Kyle, was durability. Both Ingram and Kuzma, or Ingram and Lonzo, to me, look like they're bigger, they're stronger. You're obvious. You can see it in the way your body's grown up. But that was an issue for both of them last year, missing games. Can you tell, playing against them, that they can take a hit a little more than they could a year ago? They both say they can.
I mean, BI for sure. Zoe hasn't been on the court.
Because of his knee.
Because of his knee. But, you could tell there's a big difference in his upper body. It's like night and day. But for BI, you can just tell that, he has more like stability strength, more foundational strength. And for him, that's what it is. He's got everything. And, it's going to help him out a lot.
All right, last thing for me. When you got here last year, because I'm always around you, you still had your anonymity for about a month. Then Kuzmania hit, and you really couldn't go anywhere. I'm guessing that's... Like, you can't go anywhere now, right?
Yeah,
like, you can't even go to the movies anymore? Is it pretty much gone already?
I got to wear a ski mask.
Yeah. Good and bad, though, right?
Yeah.
I mean, cool that you get recognized, but you surprised it happened as fast as it did?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, for sure. You
could go to the market a year ago. You probably can't now.
You don't come into the league and, think everything's going to happen so quickly, but, I wouldn't want it any other way. I think, my journey's been great, and the best part is it's only beginning, so...
Yeah. Is it true, by the way, my friend Ben Lyons, who you raced cars with down in Atlanta, says that you have become a Dodger fan, like us, true?
Nice. I am a Dodgers fan, yep.
Yeah. So, have you been out there?
I've been to 2 games this year.
Nice.
I'm really close friends with Puig, so, always cheering them on now. So.
He's a great guy, isn't he?
Great dude.
Yeah.
Great dude.
Yeah,
a little crazy, but...
Yeah, he is a little crazy.
Now we just got to get them to the playoffs. It looks like they're going to make it, and then you can... okay, good. Now that I know that, I'll slip you scores during the preseason.
Yeah, let me know.
Just the preseason.
Yeah.
All right, it was great to see you, man.
Great seeing you, man.
Good to see you.
Thanks a lot. Good seeing you, man.
Appreciate it.
There's the great Kyle Kuzma, who people say he had a breakout year last year. Mace, wait till you see him this year.
Yeah.
I didn't ask about it because I didn't want to embarrass him, but he says barbecued chicken.
Yeah.
So there's going to be some barbecued chicken this year. Guys trying to guard him. Because last year, again, I keep coming back to this point, when he got hot, they just took, like, Kawhi Leonard didn't play a lot last year.
Right.
Whoever the Kawhi Leonard was on the other team.
Yeah.
Just said, okay, I got Kuz, I'm going to lock him up like LeBron.
Yeah.
Would take Kuz. Now, that guy has to take LeBron.
Oh, yeah.
So he's
a whole new world. Yeah.
That's gonna really, really light it up. But